it's getting dark. It was 110 degrees today, so we weren't able to go outside. So we were in this room for about 15 hours.
And we've tried a lot of different positions. And Cherie's been a champ, and she's getting really, really tired. And we're all doing the best we can to keep her going because she's just almost there. She's so close. And we believe she can do it, so we're just going to keep trying until we get her there.
Right now she has left the room for the first time all day and is walked to the kitchen. We're hoping a change of scenery will get her past this point. Her baby's been right, what would you say, like right
On
there
the cusp.
on the cusp.
Yeah.
We can see the hair, we can see the head. She's just been there for
She needs to pop underneath the pubic bone and come to crowning, and then she'll get her out. Crowning joy.
Maybe she just wants to be born outside. So
Yeah.
and I'm
grass. In 110 degrees.
yeah,
That's what she wants.
that's what she wants.
some babies come close to midnight just because they're cool like that.
No, let's not have midnight.
I know, we're like, no, that's till 3 hours from now.
Let's hope we can go home by midnight.
Okay.
Yes. Let's go with that one.
I.
The ayes have it.
Full house here. We have Cherie's mother-in-law. Her mother-in-law's
And
close friend
Tracy.
who's been helping with the kids all day.
And there have been 3 to 4 to 5 kids here at different points throughout the day.
And Stephanie had her baby here, who had her first ever experience, I think, as a doula.
Assisting as a doula.
Assisting as a doula.
And she said, do it.
She did. She was hands-on, verbal encouragement.
Nursing and doulaing at the same time.
So awesome.
That was a highlight so
Yes,
far.
Definitely.
There's more to come.
I thought my butt cramp was the highlight.
Oh!
Yeah, talk about that.
So, speaking of doulaing the doula, Stephanie was probably grateful for the fact that I was here to assist her with her Charlie horse that attacked her right buttock.
While she was underneath Cherie
She was pinned down
to the bed.
by a pregnant woman.
Like, what? She's a real pregnant woman.
I thought it was so funny how you put it so perfectly. It's not often that you're pegged down in that fashion.
No.
And Stephanie was amazing. Honestly, that's a true, birth worker right there. Suffering a Charlie horse, pinned down by a pregnant lady, and laughing.
Because there was nothing else to do.
Exactly.
You let her cry.
Exactly.
Like, get me out of here. But that wouldn't have served any purpose. That one. So I just laughed.
But then you guys, Rebecca, came and stretched my foot, and you came and massaged my tush lovingly. And Tracy gave me moral support from across the room.
It was a real moment, wasn't it?
It was. It was. And Cherie slept through it.
She did.
Completely.
She missed it all.
Comfortably.
She was laying there, and I was laughing, and she was.
It'll be interesting if she recalls any of it later.
Totally.
My first time seeing it in labor as well, because I've only ever seen it used in this way for
The
turning
pit
the baby.
maneuver.
Yes. Yeah, but I've never seen it used for pulling.
It was so much
For
fun.
pushing.
It really was.
Feels good on your back as a doula too.
It felt really good.
These guns.
Yeah. Oh,
Show us.
so it was,
That's right. Those are mommy of 3-year-old.
yeah,
Mommy of 3-year-old guns.
Oh my. She's at the
Doula.
gun show.
doulas do.
Where's the baby? Over there.
Wait, I have a question. Who's with your client?
Who?
Where is the client? We lost the client.
Is she still in the shower?
Where is she?
She was taking the baby and got home. Oh, wait, this is her home. We don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Have we had our fun yet?
So, for the record, I think Stephanie has been here for like 16 hours. So, the manic laughter is,
Justifiable.
totally.
I think I left my house around 7:30 this morning, so. And it is
What time did you
now
wake up?
9:13.
Yes, Elisa. What time did you wake up?
Somebody who didn't answer her phone
I woke
for
up-
hours.
My first text was, I'm awake.
I know. I was like, Reese is awake now.
It was
Rice
7:45.
at birth 3 hours later.
3 hours. I was like, oh, did she have the baby yet?
No such
Did
luck.
she have the baby yet? I was wondering.
Oh,
Like
let me
13, 14 hours.
look back through the video.
Okay. Can we all like collapse?
And kick our feet up.
Yeah.
Can we do a scene? Oh, Becca's here. That's who we were hoping was with our client. And now Becca will
Shoot the next
Oh, okay. Hey, professional, back again.
She wants to come sit in front of your fan.
Y'all sit up.
Okay, I'm out of here. Okay, and thank you for your time.
Well, here we are, 1:30 a.m. and baby Aubrey is here and as cute as can be, and it's been a long day and night. But
And
she's
part of a
finally
day
here.
again?
Part of a day again.
Nothing to add.
Well, we're now standing in the kitchen and it's so early in the morning that we can't stop giggling.
All I can think about is the bowl.
The comfort of this house where we are.
Okay, tell us
The
about
bowl.
It's orange. And I think
Now
all
it
of
has-
us have strong feelings about the bowl, right?
Yeah. And it's crusted stuff on it.
Oh yes, it's totally. It's changed.
It's been marred for life.
It has.
And it's probably going to be destroyed after today's events.
We should have a
Or
destroying
recycled.
Yeah, we should.
ceremony over it.
Well, but you can't burn it because it's rubber, so it'll smell.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do with the bowl? This bowl was a part of the whole birth. We all, every time, like throughout the birth, the bowl became this bigger and bigger entity in the room. Like when it was summoned,
Bowl.
yeah, it was
Bowl.
like this
Bowl.
like ceremonious event.
Yeah.
Bowl, and everyone
Astral
knew what we were
music.
talking about. Yeah, it's just funny.
Gross bowl.
Really, I think it was Tracy that said she's never gonna want that bowl ever again.
We should just take the liberty of throwing it away.
We should get
before
it
we
out
leave
of there.
tonight.
She's still using it as a crutch, you know, in there. She requested the bowl before I left the room.
She needs to stop throwing it. The bowl has expired.
She needs to
It's expired. You're no longer allowed.
That's significant to mention. This, you know, she had significant vomiting through the whole. I mean, that took a lot of her energy.
Yeah, and didn't allow her to keep anything down to be able to have energy to work with.
And
so.
apparently she doesn't like honey, which is our favorite energy source for mamas.
So we force fed it to her.
And she shook her fist at us.
She did. She made faces.
On the inside.
That helped. I think it did.
But what I think is significant is the fact that she got her successful HVAC, and while there were moments, there were clearly evident moments where she was wondering whether or not we were wondering if she could do it. And she was wanting to know, are they doubting me? Are they planning my transfer right now and not telling me about it? And going through those moments and conquering, getting to that next step, and then getting to the end and having that baby, and that look on her face, and I loved when she looked around and said, "Everybody's smiling at me."
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome.
You're pushing your baby out.
She did. That gave her an extra bit of energy right then.
Yeah.
To realize they're all looking at you with happy faces. There are no worried, concerned, reserved faces around the room. Everybody was just like, "We see her."
She was so exciting the moment that her baby's head came out after
All that work.
all that work. We just were mentioning she started pushing like in the afternoon around between 3 and 4.
Somewhere in there.
And how her head came out slow, like it had the whole time. It's not like all of a sudden it got to that point and popped out. It still came slow, and we saw the eyes, and then the nose, and then the mouth.
Ears first. And
Cute
then
little ears.
little cheeks that were smushed like this.
Yes.
That was
She
my
looked
cute.
so good. She did.
Good
Now she's
night.
eating and like, yeah.
They're gonna fall over.
Really? You think I'm gonna stop?
Maybe. wanna leave? Are you gonna follow us?
Hey, exit stage left.
Good night.
We're gonna go check on her.
Okay.
Are where we are. Where we are, where we are. The floor under our feet whispers out. Come on in, come on in.